it's TxStampin Sharon. I have a really pretty card today, and I think it's super easy, so I hope you do too. I would love to hear your comments below if you like this card. And if you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. You can subscribe below, and then you can also hit that little notification bell. You'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Okay guys, let's do this card. Here's the card that we're going to be doing today, and I hope that you might recognize it. This was stamped on the Pigment Sprinkles that I demonstrated, I don't know, a couple weeks ago maybe on a video. I did several of them, and as you can see, I don't throw anything away because I might be able to use something. But I did the peacock card, and then I did one that was in the shades of the yellows and the greens. So I believe that was Granny Apple Green and Daffodil Delight. So these are Pigment Sprinkles, and I like I said, I made a video a couple weeks ago, and so you can look for that. So what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to decide where we want to stamp our stained glass window, and then we're going to decide what layer we want, what cardstock layer. So we're not going to go through the actual layers just yet. I'm going to hold off until we get this part done, and then we'll decide if we want to use Mango Melody, if we want to use Lovely Lipstick. I don't know. I'm seeing a bright yellow there, so we'll just see. We'll see what it looks like. So I'm using painted glass. It is a stamp set that's been around for a while. It is a clear mount stamp. So when I say that, I may not have all the labels on because those clear mount labels were hard to stick. So I didn't put it on that one. I just let the actual foam stick to the stamp itself. So to help me know which way is up or down, I label my blocks so that I know that's down, what's facing me, just so you understand my method to my madness, because I'm super glad that Stampin' Up! Came out with the cling mount stamps, because then we don't have that problem anymore. All right, so I'm going to use, where do I want to try to go? Let's go over here. I'm going to use my Embossing Buddy and our Versamark ink. And then we're going to stamp. Now there's another new product that I want to introduce you to, and that is the new black glitter embossing powder. It's not glitter. It's got glitter in it, but it's embossing powder. I thought that so see how pretty it is? I hope y'all can see it. I thought that would help add to the sunlight coming through that stained glass. I will tell you a secret. You have to use an Embossing Buddy. With this stuff, I found that it is a little bit harder to get those black flecks off of where you don't want them. Make sure you put a lot of this on. And now we're going to heat set it. The other challenge is that you really have to look to make sure it's all heat set, because where the glitter is, it's a little tricky, but it's so pretty. I sure hope y'all can see that. I'm trying to let the light hit it so that you can see it. It's super pretty. I'm gonna take my 2-inch punch. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong one. I'm gonna take my 2-inch punch. I love punches. Punches are just my favorite. And that fit just perfect. Move it over just a little bit. So let's see our colors. Oh, see, I'm seeing some lovely lipstick. I do see a little bit of mango. So let's just lay it here for a second and see. I don't know. I see more of the lovely lipstick. So I went ahead and cut a piece of lovely lipstick and I ran it through the Scripty embossing folder, the Scripty 3D. And I love the line that they give you so that these words are going to be straight. So I just line my cardstock up with that line, run it through, and we're good to go. So let's talk about our measurements. This is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Our black layer is 4 inches by 5 1/4. Our card base is, and I always love the Whisper White Thick, it just feels good to me, is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored and folded at 4 1/4. I do have a scrap of black, and I'm going to go ahead and punch out the 2 1/2 inch circle. Yep, no, 2 1/4. And then I have my sentiment layer. My Whisper White measures 3/4, which is tiny, by 2 1/2. And then this is 1 inch by 2 3/4, okay? So we'll go ahead and add our layers together. It's a pretty easy card. I always like to use the liquid glue whenever I have embossing. Helps get down in there, and then that layer never pops off. I was kind of hoping that we would switch so that we could see the difference. We're going to add this layer with some dimensionals, my favorite. Boy, totally different looking card, isn't it? Huh. Okay, so let's do our stamping of our sentiment. Again, we're going to use that black glitter embossing. Big point, put your lid on before you pour any embossing powder anywhere near it, because that Versamark is so sticky. I promise you, you'll get it in there. Huh. Well, at least I do. I'm going to use a bone folder to hold that because it does get hot. Really want to check and see, and I know it's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard because of the glitter, but I can see everything is really shiny, so I feel pretty confident that we're good to go. There you go, my friends. 2 totally different cards made with using the Pigment Sprinkles. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And this was done on shimmery white paper. So again, more sparkle. So we have the sparkle from our glitter, and the sparkle from the shimmery white paper. And I know that's probably really hard to show on the camera, but I promise you, it's so pretty in person. I hope you enjoyed this one. I love the different shades that the Pigment Sprinkles give on a card. So as you can see, I waited to decide which color I wanted for my main layer. I hope you enjoyed this card, guys. Happy stamping, y'all.